Now, this past Friday, the Obama administration also announced a new directive. The New York Times called it a decree, like he was a monarch. That directive, that every public school in America provide transgender bathroom access or they lose federal funds.
Here's a point that a lot of the media does not get. Look, we don't want kids to be bullied. If they're transgender, and there are sincere kids who believe they're transgender students, no one should be harassed or bullied. And our school districts have made accommodations for them. This is not a problem and has not been a problem. But at the adult level in the bathrooms, when you allow men into the ladies' room, what you are doing is opening up the ladies' room for every sex offender, for every flasher, for every pervert, for every peeping Tom.
It's about the dignity of the woman. How in the world can we claim that this is anything but blatant misogyny, to dumb down the definition of a woman, to dumb down the definition of a female to nothing but a fantasy and nothing but a fabrication and nothing but a feeling?
I'm going to demand that I be identified as Dr. Dana Loesch, Mayor of New York, Queen of the Ozarks, Defender of the Second, Mother of Dragons, and I want that in my chyron. Remember, the bathroom is a variable. It's just one variable. And if you think that this is all about restrooms or fitting rooms or locker rooms, well, you're wrong. This is all about forced acceptance, yet somehow the president continues to make this and to classify it as a social issue.
What I think is most interesting is this is not the first time we've seen this kind of behavior from people in the White House, associated with the White House, on big policy issues.
The president awarded 13 police officers the Medal of Valor, the nation's highest honor for law enforcement. Not everybody really believes his sincerity.
One of the agenda items that was very bipartisan for Bill Clinton was his crime bill. Of course, it had the abysmal assault weapons ban within, but the anti-crime component was very popular. And so it's very peculiar to me that now, when Hillary's in a little bit of trouble, this pops up, and this is now, national news, televised ceremony at the White House. All of a sudden, Democrats are tough on crime.
I mean, Jesus fix it. Katie Couric has set her sights on the NRA and the Second Amendment.
I think from the get-go there are real problems here. This is an idea that the gun safety is best practiced by not owning a gun. Now, I don't know about you, Dana, but where I live, that's called being anti-gun.
Right.
If you don't want people to own a gun, that's not about gun safety.
As a gun rights advocate, he was interviewed for the film. Hours, was it almost 4-hour-long interview? And it was completely omitted from this documentary.
They were telling me beforehand, the producer, how much they appreciated my research and how important it was to go and try to get balance for their movie, that it was really important for them to have balance. And I was supposed to be the balance, and he ended up not having any.
Dana was telling me about this. She's always right.